Alright everyone, welcome back. So, a viewer suggested a build to me that they actually made, so I'd like to really quick give a shout out to Raystone74. I will be, trying to replicate the video as much as possible, considering they did ask me to. Now, this is a 1.21.4 build. However, as we all know, I don't use that version, so we're gonna have to do a bit of creative liberties in how we build this. Now, the music is kind of loud on my part, but that's only because I had to do some audio balancing last second. So, in the beginning, we're just gonna be farming. And I'd like to say, this Saturday, I'm gonna do a different game. I'm actually gonna be streaming Terraria Hardcore. Why, you may ask? Because I like torturing myself in Terraria. I'm not Markiplier. So, that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. Sorry about not having an Amori stream. But I figured I should have something to diversify what I'm streaming. And one of my viewers, Inner Nomad Music, did suggest I do Terraria Hardcore. Given that I have 100% of the game, it felt right to do so. Well, we can pop all this shit away, and that, for that matter. So, I'm looking at the build schematics. I use the term schematics loosely, it's a video. I'm just gonna try and replicate the video as well as I can. Yeah, so we're gonna be building the survival dugout. So it seems like we're gonna need some pretty good wood. Well, I guess I did say it in the comments, however, since I know some of you don't read the comments, I'm gonna be using it as storage. Like a little storage shack, you know? A little shack for the storage. So I can store my steamed hams and whatever other loot I need. Now it is a dugout, so we are gonna need a bit of a hill. Bit of a Hilton. But I have no doubt that we can find a decent looking hill. I don't want it too far from the base, you know what I mean? We haven't expanded that much for it to be that far. So we need like a decent area for it. I'm looking around to see what's here. Because the issue is that, like, this would have been a great area to put it, but that's where our enchanting room's gonna go. So we might actually have to build it decently far. Oh shit, it's turning nighttime. Speaking of nighttime, I should actually light the place up a little more. I tried making a jump that wasn't happening. But I should probably light the place up a little more. I'm thinking there might be a good idea. Yet again, the depth of the build does kind of determine where I build this. I haven't seen, and I'm sorry, but I haven't seen the full video. I look at it piece by piece to determine how I should build it. So we need somewhere decently big. I forgot to do my intro. I'm so sorry, guys. Everyone in the comments, please tell me how your day was whenever you're watching this, and you know, I'll try and respond the best I can. Because right now, the channel isn't big enough to where I have to worry about, like, oh god, am I going to be able to respond to everyone? I don't gotta worry about that, you know? The channel isn't big. The channel is pretty small, which is honestly the way I like it. Okay, I think I've discovered an area that would be good for this. We are gonna have to flatten it out a bit, but I'm liking where it is. where do I want the entrance for it? I think here, honestly, these three. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3. So wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How wide is that? I can probably tally it with some, that's why we have an insane amount of wood on us. But I can probably tally it off with some wood. So let's see. This is the center. Mark it with a path. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm doing a lot of math. Hold on, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one. Alright, well, now that we have some sort of a schematic, an area, even. That path is incorrect. Yeah, okay, that's better. So we have a little bit of an area here. And, for the start of the build, I'm also just going to be looking at it. Okay, so that looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. With 1 out, so 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. And that actually needs to be 1 block up. If you all like these, figuring out how to do certain things, then, tell me in the comments below, because I honestly like just figuring out how to build something. Also, if you all want to build this yourself, I will link it in the description below. I also do like to credit the creators around here. I'm not a thief. So, we have 1, 2, 3. Out like that. 1, 2, 3. Out like that. Those are out 1 more. Or, this one's out 1 more. I'm stupid. Alright, so let's just get the outside of this built first, and then we can worry about what's on the inside. There's a lot of slabs in this build. So we're like this. This. That. Boom. And all of this here needs to be just wood. Oh yeah, and it's all supposed to be stripped log, my bad. That's looking like the schematic. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Literally, I'm digging it. But okay, yeah, no, this looks like the instructions? I don't know what to call it. Oh. Oh, that's really neat. Okay, so the person who built this used stairs right there. And the middle is supposed to be filled. I'll place a torch in there. Just because. That's supposed to be mesh. with the wall. But kind of like that. And then that's for the door. That's supposed to... Oop, my bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. I'm liking it. Yeah, okay. No, I can get around. I can get around this. They also do use fences, which we have. Shockingly, we have fences. They seem to be using a spruce door for this. The best door. We'll just toss these two out. If you want to follow along, please just watch his video. I don't think I'm doing it justice here. So, I'm gonna dig on the inside for right now. Seems to be, yeah, out to here. Well, I will see you all when that is out. Something very positive I do want to say about the build. It definitely looks very good, and you can shape it however you want to. Which is something very key for a lot of builders. To be able to shape your build. Or for it to be, like, transformative. Because with this build, you can make it as long as you really need it to be. You know? That's something that I like a lot about this build. We're gonna just pop some storage in there right now. Just because I probably should. Now, something that I don't really like about the build, personally, it's not something you can just build on day one. This is something that you definitely would have to take a lot more time to build. Someone just sent me a DM. Don't pay attention to that. Anyway, yeah. This is definitely something that takes a lot more than, like, a starter survival house. Like, that's a starter survival house. That, I would say, is more of a storage shed. Now, of course, we are going to have to fully build it out. But because of the material requirements and the time requirements, I don't see it being a survival house that you can just build on day one. It's definitely very good, though. Like, props to the builder. He did really great. I really do want to shout out Raystone74. He has a very small channel. So, please do check it out. If you want to see more building tutorials. I think he also has some other videos. Yeah. He has, like, best bed tutorial, working fridge tutorial. He has a Dawncraft series. Which, if you all want some modded Minecraft, I would highly recommend his channel for. Also, buddy, get a Blue Yeti if you can afford it, because that does wonders for your voice. Aside from that, though, I mean, he's able to record with shaders. I can't even fucking do that. So, props to him, seriously. Alright, well, we do need a bit more wood. So, I'm gonna go get that, because our trees are growing. And I will meet you all when, like, the framework is fully done, and we can start decorating the inside. Alright, well, it's mostly built. I would just like to say this is where my build will differ from his. I feel as though he as in, Raystone. I feel as though Raystone places too much effort onto the middle beam. Which is where I put these sort of support bars in. I'm also thinking about doing it right here. Yes, it did build this part of slab. But I feel as though this gives the build a bit more depth. That's my only real, like, criticism, aside from the can't build it on day one sort of thing. My only real criticism is that it lacks depth or texture. You do have a lot of it, but I feel as though these support bars really do add a lot more personality to it. Aside from that, and sorry about the weird pause, I just had to make sure that I wasn't incorrect there. Aside from that, the floor is the other thing that I'm going to modify from the original build. I like my floor to not be a solid thing. Some of my locations that I'll build in the future do have just solid floors. However, the way that I do my floors is a bit different. Let me just pop all that in there. I personally texture my floors with different blocks or different palettes. Like you can see in the main house, my living quarters, I have a pattern for my floor. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but I'm thinking a mix of polished andesite. I should just grab this too, because I also want to show an obscure thing I believe is still in the game. It's diorite, my bad. You can't make andesite with granite, but if you combine andesite and diorite, sorry, combine diorite, that white stuff, and cobblestone, you can make andesite. Which is, I think, the only other type of rock that has a crafting recipe. Granite doesn't, diorite doesn't, but andesite does. That's because it looks the best out of the bunch. Alright, so... Oh, we have a lot of that, actually. Holy shit. Alright then, well... I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna sleep first, never mind. I'm gonna sleep, then head back down, and we can fully finish the build. Sorry if this episode seemed only focused on the build. I feel as though when a viewer suggests something, I want to dedicate a lot more to it, because it feels a lot more personal. The fact that this viewer, Raystone74, had built something and requested it to be on the video. It feels a lot more personal, and I feel like that was very brave and courageous of you to do, Raystone, if you are watching this far. I feel as though that was a very courageous thing to do, to ask a larger YouTuber to cover something that you had made, and to provide critiques and compliments and criticisms to it. So, yet again, thank you so much for suggesting your build. And if this has inspired any of you viewers to suggest a build, then do not feel as though I only take like a few builds. If you suggest something, I will do it, unless if it's like non-compatible with the version that I'm playing. Like if you suggest something that requires Nether update wood, I'm not going to. But if you have a build suggestion, please say it in the comments below, because I would love to build it. Alright, well, I think that's going to be the build. For my version of it, at least, I did the checkerboard pattern. I'm gonna pop the spruce door back in there. Always make sure to place blocks under chests if you have them. And overall, this is the build. Thank you so much, Raystone74, for sending it in. Very pleasant to build. I accidentally fucked up the door placement, my bad. Very nice build. Mine differs from yours in the roof a bit. But I tried to keep to your original style. I really do hope you enjoyed the shout out. And if anyone else has any more builds to suggest me, please do so in the comments below. Keep on fucking leaving path everywhere. I will extend the path over that hill to here. But this is Raystone74's Safe Survival Shelter videos build. I'm personally going to be using it for storage. If you all liked what you saw, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Raystone. I really can't give him enough credit. I mean, this is honestly a really nice build. Raystone, I really do believe in you, and I really think you have a future in the building space. Also, this can be used as a nice survival shelter if you build dirt huts. So, check out his video, I'll have it linked in the description. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want some more. And make sure to tune in on Saturday for another Terraria stream. Or sorry, for my first Terraria stream, Hardcore. I might be doing it with Inner Nomad Music. I'll have to try and get him on it. Also, Inner Nomad's actually making a gaming channel. He sent it to me, or not the channel itself, but he told me that he's making a gaming channel. And I want to say, I hope you do so. You know, I hope it goes well for you, man. Alright, well, that'll be the video, guys. See ya tomorrow.